Do you need dark fantasy book recommendations? I've got you covered. So I'm an author in the dark fantasy genre, and in this video series we will explore the world of dark fantasy books and its authors. Together, I've done my research on these books, but I haven't read them myself. Rather, I've talked with people who read a lot of dark fantasy, and before this video is done, you will also know which of these books I find the most interesting. Book recommendation 1 is From the Ashes. This is book 1 of the 𝗵𝗍 saga. At the time of making this video, this book series only has one book released so far. The author is Luke Courtney, and book 1 is around 600 pages, depending on the edition. And this story is about Diarmund, a man of no particular importance that lives in a kingdom ruled by the Empire of the Phoenix and its cruel empress, known as the Witch Queen. Diarmund unwittingly gets tangled into the struggle to free the world from their tyrannical rule. And book recommendation 2, but before that, hit subscribe, become a part of the Tales tribe today to get all future videos in this video series delivered to you. And book recommendation 2 is The Dreamers. This is a 4-book series where book 1 is called The Elder Gods, and the author is David Eddings, and book 1 is around 500 pages depending on the edition. The plot of the first book centers around 4 beings known as the Elder Gods. They recruit outlandish help in order to defeat the devilish creature known as the 𝗏𝗏𝗏, who has the power to continuously evolve his evil minions. And these are the rest of the books in the series. And book recommendation 3 is Raven's Mark. This is a 3-book series where book 1 is called Blackwing, and the author is Ed McDonald. And book 1 is around 400 pages depending on the edition. Book 1 is about a bounty hunter called 𝗵𝗏𝗏 that resides in the post-apocalyptic wasteland known as the Misery. This wasteland was once devastated in a magical war with immortals known as the Deep Kings, and now it seems they are back to wreak havoc once again. And these are the rest of the books in the series. And now I'm going to tell you which book series I find the most interesting. But before that, hit subscribe, become a part of the Tales tribe today to get all future videos in this video series delivered to you. And if you'd like to read my Patreon exclusive dark fantasy stories, you can do that by clicking the link up here or by checking out the link in the description. I find The Raven's Mark to be the most interesting book series this time, because I find it the darkest book series in this video in form of setting and story. I also love both post-apocalyptic settings and bounty hunters, and having those two combined with magic, well, I'm pretty much sold. The dark atmosphere of Raven's Mark reminds me of this dark fantasy story of mine. And it's actually one of my darkest stories yet, if I may say so myself. And in this playlist you can watch all previous dark fantasy book recommendations.